Hi, ladies, wonderful ladies, elegant ladies. How are you all doing today? Trust you're doing great. Okay, so today I want to share something with us ladies. So, some years ago, when I was an undergraduate, my classmates, especially my female classmates, yapped me. They made a joke about my my backside. They said I have a flat backside. They said my backside was flat as a blackboard. And before then, I had battled low self-esteem, based on the fact that I heard things about me. I heard things about my dentition. My dad, God bless his soul, my sisters, my mom, a couple of family friends make joke about my dentition. So I used to have this big front teeth. Yeah. My dad referred to the teeth as the whole of Ogugu farmers. Ogugu farmers are from Ebonyi State. They are itinerant farmers who move from place to place to make ridges and mounds for people, right? So if you're very familiar with the eastern part of Nigeria, if you are from Ebonyi State, you relate to what I'm saying. So these itinerant farmers move from place to place. They move from maybe communities to make ridges and mounds for people that want to farm, that want to start a farming season. So that was what my dad referred my two big front teeth to then. However, sometime last year, I went for my routine scaling and polishing at the dentist, and the lady that did the scaling and polishing had issues, cleaning my teeth. So I asked the man in charge if I could file it, and he did. So that is it. I think I have a picture of before and after. I'll share it or attach it to this video. Okay, so how I dealt with what I battled with, how I dealt with that low self-esteem. I looked myself in the mirror one day. I stood in front of the mirror and I looked myself at over 9 teeth and I said to myself, Uchenna, you were born like this. God gave you these teeth and you don't have control over it. So don't let people make you feel bad about it. Now, my parents didn't know that affected me negatively. They didn't know that affected my self-esteem, right? They were cracking jokes, I would laugh, but deep down, right there, I felt bad. But that day, I stood in front of the mirror and I spoke to myself. I delivered myself from low self-esteem. So when I got into the university and I heard that about my buttocks being very flat as a blackboard, I looked at my classmates and told them, okay, right, I know I have a flat bum, I know I have a flat buttocks, but I have a good height and I have beautiful legs. Yes, I have beautiful legs. In fact, they almost gave me an award then for Miss Hot Legs. Ask my classmates, they can relate to it. So I told them, I have beautiful height. I have beautiful legs and I have a great height. I have good height. So what I did was to focus on the positive things about me rather than the negative. My people in Igbo say "Uwe uwa ezu oki," that the word is not complete. So someone you say is so beautiful may lack something. Maybe you see some people who are really endowed here. They have the Manchester, but they don't have the Arsenal, right? So you see people, you can see guys with big ears, you see guys with small ears. People. The word is not perfect. The world we're living in is not perfect, and nobody's perfect. Even that, stunning lady you think is so beautiful, there's something she wished she had. Maybe she wished she has a bigger boobs or bigger bum or bigger, smaller ear or smaller nose. People have insecurities, that's the truth. And they may not really project their insecurities, but deep down they'll feel it. So this is for ladies who are doing BBL. Right, I know that a lot of people may have said things to you, and we are in an era where there's so much emphasis on the body, there's so much emphasis on the boobs, there's so much emphasis on the bum. People are doing liposuction. People are trying to put in substances in their boobs to have bigger breasts, bigger boobs and all of that. But the question is, before you want to do that, why do you want to do it? Why do you want to do BBL? Why do you want to increase your breasts? Why do you want to put silicone in your boobs? Why do you want to do it? Is it to attract men? You are beautiful altogether. I watched this video, this movie, and the girl's boyfriend said, small nyash they shake or something. I can't remember. She said she thought the guy was actually in love with her, unknown to her that the guy was just playing with her. She was just a plaything to him. And when she confronted him, he said, okay, I was just trying to explore, I've dated girls, I've slept with girls with big boobs and big bum bum. I wanted to see what it feels like to date a girl who has flats backside, and say small nyash they shake or something. So the girl really got worried and she wanted to do a BBL. She actually went to the extent of asking for a loan. She wanted someone to loan her ₦1,000,000 to do BBL. But thank God, the guy that she wanted to loan the money from, spoke sense into her head. Recently, one girl died in the course of doing BBL, right? And it's so sad. But the thing is, you don't need people's validation to feel good. You don't need people's validation to be confident in who you are. Focus on the good things about you. If that thing you're going to do is going to be dangerous to your health or going to cost you your life, then it's not worth it. If that guy in your life is not comfortable with you the way you are, then you don't need to change or alter anything if it's going to affect your health or going to take your life. No man is worth you taking your life for. No man is worth you altering your body and is going to endanger your life. Sisters, no man is worth you altering your body for him to accept you. If he does not see you the way you want to accept you, then he is not fit to be in your life. If you have to go and do boobs and do bum and do BBL just for your boyfriend or your husband to accept you, then he's not supposed to be in your life. How many of these men do all these things for ladies? How many of the men go to reduce the fat in their tummy, in their pot bellies? How many of the men go to the gym to lose weight for their wives or for their girlfriends? How many men do all of these things? Ladies, you are enough. You are enough. I want to talk to you today. You are enough. You don't have to alter your body or alter your lifestyle just for you to fit into a man's life. You were not wired for every man. There is one man for you. There is one man for you who will accept you for who you are and love you the way you are. God does not make mistakes. God does not make mistakes. For some, God, they have small boobs, but that does not mean they are not human beings. That does not make them any less women. Please, ladies, you need to consider your health. You need to consider your total well-being first. If that man makes you feel less than who you are or who God made you to be, then he is not fit to be in your life. The question is, why do you want to go for BBL? Why do you want to have a BBL done? You don't need to do anything that would endanger your life or put your health at risk just for someone to accept you, just for someone to validate you. You don't need anyone's validation. You don't need people's validation to be who you are. You are complete. God has made you complete. God does not make mistakes. If that thing is going to cost you your life or endanger your health, then you don't have to do it. You don't have to follow the crowd. Okay? All right. Your essence is not in your body. Your essence as a person, as a human being, is not in the physical, in your physical appearance. Your essence is in the who you are. Who you are. Who are you? Who are you? You need to see yourself the way God sees you. God calls you beautiful. God says you're a good thing. God says you're fearfully and wonderfully made. What other person is saying about you doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay? So ladies, I hope that this would really inspire you positively. Okay? All right. Thank you and have a beautiful day. Bye.